I asked females in our company in leadership positions what they wanted to ask. And of course, the subject of how do you cope as a mother, right? How do you provide balance for you personally, let alone your family or your work? And
Yeah.
a concept of work-life harmony, not work-life balance. So any insights around your method?
It's interesting. Maybe 12 or 13 years ago, I had full screen reporting into me, a big early MCN, and we bought an agency. 75% of the workforce was women. We were about 100 people. And overnight, we had about 10 or 15 McBeard women who they were pregnant. And this topic came up, and it was a very young workforce group. They said, would you do a lunch with these pregnant women? Because they wanted to talk to you about, they were thinking of becoming moms. But they wanted to talk about this. So we did this lunch and they asked me, and I gave this answer, and I was off the cuff, but I believe it today. I don't believe in balance, and I'm not sure I've ever achieved harmony. We have to, as women, widen our aperture. Not about the way we look at the world, but the way we talk to ourselves. And I've really struggled with this over the years. And I think about all the things, the roles that are important to me, being a good leader of my team, being a good team member, so my workplace, being a good wife, a good partner, life partner to my husband, being a good mum, being a good sibling. I'm the eldest of 5 siblings, and my dad's still alive, and my stepmom. Being a great friend. I've got an amazing set of great friends. Being engaged in the community. Somehow MCRI is one of the things I'm focused on right now. Being engaged in my kids' schools and education. That's 7 things. On the course of a given day, I'm good at 2 of those things, generally. Yesterday was a great day. I flew to the East Coast with my son, trying to get him, my middle kid's on the spectrum, getting him into a bridge living program post-high school. He had a really successful interview. I was juggling calls at the airport. I flew out on Sunday. I was a great mum yesterday. Over the course of a week, I'm probably good at 3 or 4 of those things. Over the course of the month, I'm good. I'm doing my best. And sometimes over the course of a month, over the course of a quarter, and over the course of a year, and with women, what I notice, we look at ourselves on a given day, we're driving home, and we scorecard ourselves with so much judgment about the day. No. Widen our aperture and look at the course of a year, and also pay attention to that energy, which says, it's also not dismissing that energy, those things that bubble up where, I'm not putting my kids to bed. It was always important to put my kids to bed. I've gotten clear on what's important to me, and I just calibrate it quarter to quarter. I really check in with myself, and I'm saying, and so, and different seasons of our lives, right? And I'm in a very different season of our life with 3, 2 kids in high school and 1 in college than I was when I had 3 kids under 6 and I moved to Hong Kong.